Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We tune in to watch potentially. Well, it is a title decider essentially. John Cairns is playing Glenn Whitmore, and Glenn needs 3 points to win the Premier League. But not exactly a twist. But John Cairns needs 4 points, so he needs a win to keep up his assault for third place. So a big game. Has Glenn played it right, leaving this game to last? Big game. We shall find out. We shall find out. Was that the first frame to John, or were they just practicing? Not put it up yet. Must have been the first game, surely. We'll find out. Oh yeah, 1-0 to John. Oh, and then gone in off the break, and look at those. Look at that. He's going to be lucky that the black's gone safe. Yellow's gone a bit messy actually. So he'll be definitely looking at reds here, I'm sure. So is he looking at the free ball plant to start? That opened up that red. He is. Oh, the yellow's just gone across in the way of that red. That's going to cause him a problem. It's been unfortunate. It's one of those things that we just don't know what's going to happen when you go into balls. You're relying on a bit of lady luck. So John just may be better off not quite going for this, not quite committing, but getting himself in a strong position. Because the more you go for it and digging yourself, you start digging yourself a big hole. I think he was going for that, but he's jawed it. But that's absolutely fine. Oh, actually, I'm saying that. Has he left again a little sniff of that yellow across the pot in the bottom right as we look? I think he has. And if he comes out and knocks that yellow out, or gets on it, if he can come back and score onto that red, and he's knocked it out. Good shot. So actually, just like that, very much advantage yellows. At worst, you roll the black down over that hole, covering up those reds, and if it goes in, it's a Brucey. Going to play some. We're going to play some top right to get white back across, where he screws around up a 2, but top right would be the best order. Yeah, he's got some good side on that, and he's as good as he can be. Jawed it. You can see as soon as he hit it came away. That's not the worst leave in the world. John may be forced into trying to get a re-rack here, because I cannot see a way of him getting these reds out into multiple positions. So he may just pot this red and then try and roll that red almost like virtually right over the black. Potentially. Now I did hear, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I did hear that you're actually, somebody says to me you're not actually allowed to play for a re-rack, which sounds a bit bizarre. I've definitely seen McKill do it. Sometimes when you've got no other choice. Not really. I mean, he's got no real way of winning this frame, has he? Let's be frank. John's played that. See, now this looks like it's a straight up and down. Maybe a little bit of right. What he's got to be careful, of course, is if he comes off the cycle, he hits that red and pots the black. So it's how close he wants to get to this, because he doesn't have to get that close. He has to make an effort, of course, but he cannot underhit it. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Let's see what he does. Maybe it's not a straight up and down. Maybe that red is in the way. So playing right hand side off of the cushion is not easy. It's going around two cushions, which actually narrows the angle a little bit. Well, he's giving it a good go. He's giving it a good go. Oh, wow. It's a very good effort. Very good effort. And that's left John with basically one shot left, which is basically, as far as I can see, a massive smash. Knock that red into the other red. It'll come out, hit the other red, and maybe just get lucky. I can't see any other shot for him. He can't come off the cushion and just snooker again. So I mean, just a smash is all he's got. Well, he's got a bit lucky. He got a little bit lucky. It's an easier up and down, though. Yeah, so he had license there because that red wasn't in the way so much. He had an easier up and down where he wasn't worried about off the side cushion and it coming away and hitting the red a little bit. So yeah, I'm not saying that's naive from John, but maybe he just didn't see it, didn't think about it. So naive's probably the wrong word, but I think he had no way of winning from there really, other than Glenn fouling and potting the black. I don't think he had any way of winning that frame, other than say going for the 3-rack. Now it's a big dry break from John. And these reds look very inviting. It's knocking the black into a better bottom position. This is just about picking your route here almost. He's got the red at the top. Where's he going to play the lost turn shot now? I'm not going to go for the clearance. Good shot. John's in a lot of trouble. No real shots here for John. He's got to try and get this yellow that's in the middle of the table. He's got to try and get that over blocking the pocket down the bottom right as we look. But even then, Glenn's going to deal with it. He hasn't really got any shots available to him. This is sometimes when you come to the table where you're like, I'd rather not get to the table. But that's what he's done. So he's just got it down there. But as I say, the red that the white's closest to will still go. The other one he can probably knock into it and knock it out of the way. So he's probably just delayed it for a little bit or made it just a bit more work for Glenn. But other than that, I think Glenn's he's in a very strong position there. Maybe as he's potted it, knocked it out. So he's got the red in the middle of the table, which is sort of on the black spot where he's just got to work out how he's going to get on that. I mean, you can either take the plant on it or you can take them over the hole and land on it in the middle. But he's not got a lot of rush here, I don't think. Oh, is it that a bit too hard? Obviously. Now, all of a sudden, this is how this frame can turn, because John can pop this yellow onto the red, screw the white across here a little bit, and potentially snooker Glenn a little bit, or play the skill shot, go for the attempt the skill shot, but again playing the white over this way, a bit of safety, and all of a sudden that one kind of rash shot has just opened up the door for John a little bit. Amazing how these rules work like that, where you think you're in total control, and then all of a sudden you're not. Well, John can pot this one, and then he can roll the yellow across the bottom to cover the other way. He surely wanted to be straighter. Surely, if he played that for straighter, I'm surprised he's played that one actually. I thought he'd have played the one nearest the red over the hole and potentially gone for the skill shot. I'm kind of surprised he's played it that way. So he's played that one that way. Don't go in off, don't go in off. That's a good shot. That's okay. Yeah, if that's the way he saw it. The downside again to that shot now is that Glenn's got the loss of turn shot back, playing the red in the middle of those three. And as long as he's playing a little bit of top on it, he doesn't leave John on that yellow to the bottom right as we look. So he's no further forward. So I think that's a bit of a missed opportunity there for John. And I think that's what he's done. I think he's got far enough through so that yellow doesn't pot in the bottom right. So all of a sudden, John's back where he was. Not the best of shots there. We're all still learning these rules and how to use them to our advantage, etc. Even though we've been playing them for a good year or so now, still things pop up and you're like, yeah. You know, it's a lot different. You know, as I said a minute ago, Glenn was in total control, and then one shot later, and he wasn't. So we're all still learning and going, yeah, I should have done that, should have done this. Glenn's definitely got a chance here, but he's very tentative on that attempt. Obviously, he's trying to narrow the angle to hold the white for the reds in the middle. I think definitely a chance here for John. And he's landed that nice. I think he can top past the red onto the side cushion and then take the top yellow in the middle. Or he can land below it. Maybe play the plant off the red in the middle, maybe. It's hard to see the angle sometimes from here. Yeah, that's what he's done. Landed behind it, so I should just be able to screw this back. It's only a little slow screw back for the yellow in the same pocket. Yeah, nice angle. Well, I say nice angle, it's a little bit more than you'd have liked. It's like this white. I have to play some left hand side on it just to make sure, keep it away from that red in the middle near the middle pocket. It doesn't mind hitting it as long as it hits it on the left hand side. If it's on the right hand side, he could screw it actually. He could probably screw it into the middle pocket. Yeah, the problem with screwing it just made it a harder shot. And that's all because he overhit the first one. Overhit the first one, made it that a much harder shot. Couldn't just roll it in like he would have done if he'd have underhit it. So this has been a right topsy-turvy frame. Glenn should be rolling these in now. No drama at all. In a way, I think it'd be kind of great if he'd end up winning this frame because he was in complete control and then kind of messed it up a little bit, but got let off the hook. And 2-1 it is. So a good start for Glenn. They'll be happy with that. That Glenn's break, was it? Glenn's break is part of the red. And all, well, you got to take your pick. You can go yellows or reds. He's got slightly tough yellow to pot. If he goes that, but he's going to go for the reds. Yeah, spotted it. Nice. Just make sure he's got an angle. He can manipulate the angle, come off the pot on the yellow, the red off the yellow over the hole, so he can nick the pocket to get the white back out again. Or we can get this up now and then come back round down for it in a minute. See how he fancies it. Yeah, it's going back round. He's got the black out as well, so nice shot. We would like to just stun across and get that out of the way now, I think. But he's going to take him at the top first. No, he's going to try and come back down. Well, can he just roll it in? Or has he got to stun this across? Oh, he's gone into it. Yeah. Oh, where's the white? Where's the white? Oh, no. That's a terrible shot. Wow. Well, she's got down it in the end there. So, massive advantage to John. Doesn't have to clear these up first. He can just bounce that yellow out first if he wishes. Or he can screw it out and get out. But, wow, that's not a very good shot. Good pressure on this pot. If he misses it, oh, he's going to go for the one in the middle first, is he? Oh, so that's terrible. I don't even know if he's got away with it. That's so poor. Why put yourself under that pressure? Just snooker him. Just knock that yellow out into a potable position and snooker him. Why do you feel you have to clear him up every time you come to the table? Miffs me. Just make it easy for yourself. Well, he's lucky that he got the snooker, but he has covered up that yellow, and he's not. Well, he's left in the top yellow to pot in the middle. He's got to be careful here because this is not easy, and this is all of his own making. He had easy balls, easy peasy, Japanesey for a snooker. And now he's trying to make things happen, nudging balls out. That's not quite worked. He's okay, actually. He can still pop that yellow at the bottom, so he is still okay. But so much harder than what it could have been. So yeah, still okay. Oh, still got to make sure he gets out properly. He's overhit it. He's overhit it by quite a bit. So now he's got to go around the angles. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not easy at all. That's not easy at all. So the question here is: does he just pot this? He's spotted the black. And that's mistakes all of his own making there. After Glenn broke down, there's no way that Glenn should have got back to the table and had an easy shot. Yeah, not good at all from John. So that's 3-1, I believe. So it's potted red. And if that yellow squeezes in past that red, if it squeezes in past that red top right pocket, I think he'd be going yellows. Well, he'd definitely be going yellows for the two reds by the black. He should not be going for the reds. So yeah, yellows it is. And well, yeah, he's made a bit of room for the black, but he's totally lost position in doing that. Does that yellow go in the middle? It's a little bit tight. Did that black really need moving? And did it need moving then? Don't think he's quite thinking straight at the minute. Yeah, we've got it out now, so that's okay. You know, the yellows are definitely favourites here at the moment. Glenn's got to make something happen. Just wondering if he can pop the red off the black to open that middle pocket up. That red that's down here on the almost like on the bottom side cushion as we look. Whether he can pop that off the black just to open that pocket up. If he's looking at the plant, so maybe he doesn't need to open it up because the plant's there. Big shot. Hard it. He's cued it almost too well again, really. That's a nice pot. So I've just got to drop this in. If you can get the white out, red at the top left as we look, red down the bottom top right as we look, and cut the black in the middle. Might decide to take them on the cushion next. No, you have to decide to go that way. You just pot this nice pot there. So yeah, again, John's missed an opportunity there. Really, he was definitely the favourite coming to the table, and just that shot, just trying to open up the black a little bit. Oh, oh! Now, did that go in and bobble out, or did he just miss it? Wow! Just as I'm writing John's obituary for the frame, Glenn pulls out another little twitch. Definitely some nerves floating about there. After nice controlled clearance, I wouldn't. Oh, has he got that white through far enough? I think he just has. Yeah, there's definitely some nerves floating around. John, as I say, is looking to try and get up to third. Glenn trying to win it. Wow, that's rather rash. Now, this should be frame over, but we're not going to say anything just yet because you just never know with these two. It should be ball in hand. Shouldn't be a problem from here. Should be a straightforward finish here. Yeah, let's have a nice angle. drop this in. One more drop in into the parrot pocket. Yeah, it's going to be 3-2. That's another big break. Did you get one off the break? Yeah, this frame looks over from here. The break serving him well. So you just got to be careful. So just drop this through. You don't want to. You could probably screw it across through the front face of the red. Well, it's just leaving himself. Oh, that's why I looked at it. I thought, could have just screwed that across the front face of that red, and you'd have been just as good. Well, better, much better. Just bridging a little bit here just makes it a little bit awkward. Still expect him to pot it, but just makes it a bit harder, as I say. Yeah, he's potted it really nicely. Just what he needed there. Nice little break dish. John's got to Just hit straight back there, and all these yellows look nice. He might go reds actually. We can pot that red. Yeah, we'll go reds here, definitely. Just okay. This is easy. These are rollers. This should be proper gone. So drop that in. Drop that in. I'll probably even drop this in, try and get it out and take that red in the middle next. Okay, yeah. Well, so just complicating things. Why? Why are you complicating things? No need to do that at all. Absolutely no need to move balls. Every ball went. Literally no need to do that. So now he's got to somehow bump into that. Why? Why? So he's just digging himself a bigger hole here. Has he got enough angle to force it across? He can't have, because he's looking at it again. No, just all gone wrong, I'm afraid. So he's managed to get a safe-ish white on this, but Glenn had quite an easy pot, although he has. Oh, he has put two yellows safe-ish on the side cushion, and he's just rolled behind that yellow. He might be lucky that if he's touching ball. If he's touching ball, he can either just bounce off the side cushion back behind the yellow, or come off the bottom cushion behind those yellows. Yeah. So John is in a world of pain, that is for sure. So Glenn should just be clearing these up quite straightforward, apart from the pressure, of course. Just done this across now, land behind the yellow for the one in the middle, no problem. Just overcook that a little bit. He's not going to have the easiest of blacks. I think all we can do is roll this in and take the black to the bottom left as we look. Don't want to be forcing it in any way. I'll just stand it back a little bit, okay. Oh, and he's wobbling in that pocket again. He's not having a lot of fun with that pocket today. Oh, John's, well, he got into that quickly, didn't he? Just looked away for a second and the shot had been taken. So this game's going to get away from John if he's not careful. He's making a few silly mistakes. Oh, there's a chance to get his arm in. A dry break. Oh, I thought it was a dry break again. That was not as part of the red. He's gone for yellows. And that's come out okay. And these should be gone. And that is 6-2. Glenn is well on the way to winning the title. However, as we all know, anything can happen. So, as long as our rope dry. Oh, what a good shot that is. How well as that came out. This now is all about the black. Well, I think it's just about perfect. So just drop this in. And on the black, and it's going to be 7-2. This is turned into a bit of a procession here. John's got to get a grip. Because not only is Glenn walking away with this, but John's hopes of third place are going up in smoke as well. Another big break from Glenn. He's got a massive break in a minute. And he's got a chance here on reds. It's a slim one because he's got a couple of dodgy balls, or certainly one, which he may be able to get into now. If he plays the red in the middle at the bottom as we look. Might be able to top through and get round and top through some left hand side and get into that other red. Oh, maybe it goes. Maybe it actually just goes. It doesn't need to get it out. Who knows? Always trying to get out there, and I think he's just brushed it, so he goes. Put his hand up and apologised. Oh dear. Still not straightforward. It doesn't. He's got to probably take the top one now. I don't think he's going to get on it much better than what he is now. Could be wrong. What do I know? Well, he's potted it, but he's going to just drop this in the middle. Oh, he's swagging now. He's swagging. I don't think he's put his last frame up yet either. So this is, if he pots this, it's going to be 8-2. It's a good performance. I think that might even be his third break dish. A good performance. Jamie done a good performance earlier. I think he's had about 7 dishes against Ricky. The top two boys have probably been, well, they have been the best two players in the league this season. Deserve to be where they are. So John's a break. He's got to get a rally on here. John's got himself a good chance here. He's been off the table for a while, so going to struggle a little bit, I think, but certainly got a slim chance here. Not a slim chance, a good chance, but he's got to do it the right way. Just see that red. Yeah, he's looking at where he wants the white, the line. If he can get it perfectly straight, it's just literally a rolly in. It makes the shot a lot easier because he's going to leave distance. Good shot. Bear in mind he's been off the table for the last 15 minutes. It's a very nice shot and a much needed frame, I think. So yeah, gets himself the first point on the board. So dry break from Glenn. Looking at it, yellow's definitely look favourites. Does that yellow go past the red top right as we look? It does now. It does now. It's a nice shot. I'm assuming it didn't. That's why he's played into it. It's come out nicely. He has got himself a shot on the yellow in the middle. Still got a little bit of saving grace with that red at the top left. That doesn't go. So until he pots that yellow, he's still got a bit of control. Nice pot. Just let's take that one to the top right now. Just float it around there. Oh no, I don't know. That yellow's not going to go anywhere. May have to take that yellow in the middle now. Otherwise, is he going to be on it any better? Well, he is going to take this one and float it around. Oh, and he's played that nicely. And I think he paid for that as well. The pace he's played that's brilliant. Really good shot. Nudged it up so it goes in the middle now. Just come around to just check it. May have landed a little straight on this yellow, but he'll take that. He's got a bit. He can get a bit of angle on it, but hitting it hard with some right hand side. Oh, he's got to get some top on it. That's even. even better. Although he's actually probably hit that too well, because he probably actually can only just stun the white and leave it there now. And I think he can't get the white up closer. So I think he might just have to drop this in. I'm assuming that this yellow goes to the bottom left. Maybe he can top it through. Actually, no, look at the angle again. Yeah, you can, sorry. Sometimes I'm just looking at it at the wrong angle. 1, 2, 3, 7. Playing it nicely. That must go a lot easier than we think behind that red. That's 8-4. A little rally here. John wins a couple more. I mean, I just realised actually Glenn's only 1 point away in each 3 points, isn't he? Glenn needs one more frame to win the league. Forgot about that. So this is all about John now. How many frames can he get? He's got 1 point at the minute. Because he's not actually fighting against Glenn. He won't mind if he wins 12-11. Got a bit of a mess here. No real favourites in a minute. I mean, yellows are slightly better than reds. Not much in it. Yeah, nice shot. think the loss of turn shot's coming up. The red onto the yellow over the hole. Here it is. Yeah, this is a little bit messy here. It's going to take a little while to sort this out. So, red's got a slight advantage here. Maybe. If he can just push this yellow out the way. Oh, it's all on yellows, isn't it? Wow. Wow. Well, it ain't bad. Better than what it was a second ago. And although that's a nice pot, he hasn't got the right angle in it. Can he play it off of his own yellow to bump the yellow out, or is he going to just put it over the hole? Oh, wow. He's got, bear in mind the pace he hit that, he's got some great side on it. And that is a good finish. And all of a sudden, he's right back in it with 3 frames in a row. Really good finish there. So I'm just busy working there. Can't see who's on what, but we'll find out in a second. I think John might be on the yellows. Yeah. It's going to be a war of who gets their ball out first, and it looks like Glenn's going to get his out first. John might be tempted, well, I'd be tempted to pop the yellow over the hole, and then play the yellow onto the red and screw back. Can I play the plant by the look of it? Doesn't look like it plants. Maybe a double kiss to get it in. Oh, it's gone in quite easy, actually. So it's all going to be about what angle he can get to get into that yellow. Can he pop this yellow in the middle now? And the white is naturally going on to move the red, but it doesn't leave him on a ball, really. Oh, and in trying to get it out, he's missed it. Left Glenn a good chance. So that's the 9 that Glenn needed. Glenn is going to be our new Premier League champion. League champion. So can Glenn stop John getting 2 points? John's got the ball in hand here on the Reds. They've got the red at the top that he's got to negotiate. The harder you hit them, the less likelihood they've got going in. Still in a good position though, John. At this moment in time. I just thought, yeah, it does go. Oh, that's the pocket's tighter all of a sudden. On the table on the reds, but you would rather be yellows here, I think. Well, he's tried to move it into proposition, he hasn't. So now he's in a lot of trouble. No real shot. All the yellows go, and he's red. He's got. I think he's got to come off the top of the side cushion and try and move that red away from that yellow a little bit. Only slightly, but enough so it pots. But at this moment in time, he cannot clear these up because the red doesn't go. So I think he's got to try and move that. Or he's tried to move the yellow on the side cushion. I think on the top cushion, he's just failed. It's a good effort. Oh, that was the white. Didn't see what happened there, but gone in off. He's trying a lifeline. That's right, he's left himself some angle. As he left himself enough angle. He certainly has. As he left himself an angle to get round down for the black in the middle. Yeah, he's played it well. He'll bank himself 2 points at least. John's about to get another one. If he's on the reds. Just drop this in, get some right hand side on it. I'm going to get the white ball a little bit lower. Wow. There's a white will bounce there. So you have to come back up towards the black. Oh, that kiss just okay. You can get away with that. It needs to put a lot of left hand side on this. Yeah, he's played that fine. Another one on the board. 5-7. Glenn's back at it. He's going for a big double there, but he's not hit. Not followed it. Oh, not a very good shot there from John. I think this yellow just sneaks past this. That's this red sneaks past this yellow. Ooh. Well, it's not bad. Oh, it's a controlled shot there from John. Got the one slightly dodgy yellow now on the side cushion. I'm assuming he's happy with leaving a double. Double it is. White around off a few cushions. 1, 2, 3. That's good. And it's looking like 9/8. Well, he was way behind a little while ago. And now he's just 1 frame behind. Brother Glenn's just took his foot off the pedal because he knows he's already won the league now. It happens. Sure, he'll still want to win. But could be. Ben's just slow down. Let's let John back to the table. Wonder if John can pot this red fin, load to the left hand side and go across and get into that red to get it out. You have to hit the red fin though. Yeah, so you did thick. You did because you knew as soon as you went hard and thick, it's going to shoot out that way. It had to get really thin. Still okay though. Does he play this off the cushion, off the yellow, nudging the red down towards the pocket? He does. Oh, and it's a little bit unlucky that the yellow came back up and didn't nudge that yellow and red really. So, although it was a good shot, he's been unlucky. Well, it's a good pot, but he's just putting himself into trouble. And he sees a smidge of the red. That was a no. Gunn's going to put the black and it's one frame away. John will be desperate to win this next one to get 3 points, that's for sure. All right, so you see that? What's that? Another break this? I'll do fit to put one up. Either way, I'm out of here.